I might delete this later. I want to talk a little bit about why it takes me forever and a day to do anything. It takes me forever to get any kind of project finished, any personal project, just to talk about the thought processes that go through my head, my anxieties and my apprehension during just the thought processes that I tend to think about. So the pressure that I put upon myself, it's not pressure from anybody else. It's the idea that I'm desperate to do a good job. I'm desperate to represent what I want to say in the best way that I feel I possibly can. I think to myself, how can I best make this piece of artwork? How can I best show the person I'm portraying off in the best way that I can? How can I be as honest to myself as much as I possibly can? And how can I best speak on behalf of the community I'm talking about? And that's the fat admiration community. And then my apprehension leads on to the fact that I am talking about a subject that divides opinion, and also body positivity, because it's not a movement or a subject that everybody has welcomed gladly. Do I want to say that it's controversial? Because it's something that everybody's got an opinion about, I then feel a duty of responsibility to show that in as positive a light as I possibly can. And then I keep thinking to myself, oh, have I done this right? How can I show this right? How can I put this message across? And then that plays on my anxiety as well. And so I've got all these thoughts going around in my head. And then I look at other artists who are making the most incredible work, who are being so much more blatant and frank with what they want to say. And then I compare myself to them and I think, oh, why can't I just do it? And you're probably thinking yourself, why doesn't she just get down and do it? And even with this IGTV video I'm doing for you right now, because it's live, I really want to switch off right now. And it takes me the whole worries about, do I look okay? Because I have self-image issues as well. Worrying about, do I look okay? Does my hair look okay? And then I apply my makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I do wear some. And I think, is the lighting okay? Have I got, is this adequate? I mean, I've got this poor man's version of a background for you. And then I overthink about that part of it. My boyfriend is convinced I've got body dysmorphia, but do I not? I don't know, but he thinks what he likes. And so these are all the things that I tend to think about and why it takes me ages. And I do feel horrible in the fact that I take weeks and weeks in between projects, not just with the fat admiration stuff, but with art in general. And one thing I want people to understand with both of my accounts is that I am not a finished product. I have got a lot of anxiety issues and a lot of worries, and I do struggle with public speaking, but that doesn't mean that I don't have anything to say. And the thing is, if I wait until I reach a point of confidence or being comfortable where I can broadcast it from the rooftops, I will be waiting forever. So I would rather try and do as much as I can, depending on what I feel the most brave with feeling, and they could be weeks and months at a time. But I've developed this attitude, and it might be a stinking attitude, but it's an attitude that I've developed nonetheless. And I'm thinking to myself that if people want to follow somebody who's a bit more put together, who has no qualms, no nerves, who doesn't need to pause every time they want to speak a sentence, then you could go follow that person. It's fine. If you are willing to wait days and weeks between what I want to say, then fair enough, thank you. But I just want to explain how things are simply with me and this channel, and I'm trying my best, and I will hope to have more projects out there for you. And every step at a time, gradually. Yeah, so hope you have a lovely day. It's very sunny outside, and I hope it's lovely weather where you are, and take care. And you can now laugh at me as I try to turn this video off. Okay, take care everybody. Bye bye.